Greetings everyone, welcome to Token Nuggets. In this video, we have another rant session with friends of the channel. HODL joins us from Nigeria in this episode and shares with us an overview of the P2P marketplace in the Binance mobile application. We give an update on our Harmony Validator duties thus far, and thanks to all the Delegators. Thank you very much indeed for delegating your tokens to us. Do please keep delegating your tokens to Token Nuggets on Harmony Protocol, so we get to share the juicy rewards together. So this video is a little long, but do please see the description of the video for timestamps and chapters so you can skip to the sections that you like to listen to. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. As always, thanks for watching and thank you for your time. Greetings everyone, welcome to Token Nuggets, another podcast crypto rant session with the usual suspects. We have the usual suspects in the house, and as usual we'll do a quick round introduction for everyone to introduce themselves and we know who they are. So we have a special guest in the house today by name of HODL. HODL will introduce himself shortly. We'll start with JediK in Germany. Introduce yourself, please.
Hi everyone, it's me again, the one and only JediK. And you know what I do? It's all about connecting the dots.
Booyah! Thank you for that. We'll pass on to Soul in Essex. Introduce yourself, please.
Hello everyone, thank you very much again for having me. Token Nuggets, Chibu, HODL, the new guy on board, and Chibuze. It's a pleasure. The same guy, solutions architect, like playing around with computers, both on-prem and in the cloud. Thank you for having me on board again. Thank you.
Thank you for that, Soul. I must just chime in there. You said something about cloud. You play in the cloud. Did you just? You should have chalked in that you drone in the cloud as well. So you.
Well, I have some projects hiding in the cloud, but at least now that I've seen the likes of HODL there, so I better choose my work.
All right. Let me not stop the flow of the introduction. Let me not stop that. Okay, so we'll swing over to Chibuze in London. Chibuze, introduce yourself, please.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone listening. Chibuze here again, cybersecurity, and I like to watch coins.
The coin watcher. Thank you very much indeed. And last but not the least, we'll swing over to HODL. Introduce yourself, please.
Hello, everyone. I'm HODL, and like Soul, I also play in the clouds. So, daytime, nighttime, I'm a pilot, and crypto just fascinates me. Thanks for having me here tonight.
Excellent. Okay.
Well done.
So, voila. So we have a project manager, a cybersecurity guy, cloud architect guy, and a pilot. Okay, good stuff. Well then, at this point, we normally say we don't have a format per se, but of course, we go with the news speaks. And for the first item is from Chibuze. Chibuze found a very interesting article that I thought we should talk about. So I have it open. Can you guys see my screen? I have it open here.
Yeah.
So the lead, I'll just read the lead and I'll let Chibuze just talk through this. So investors are taking their Bitcoin off exchanges. Here's what that means. So Chibuze, you want to talk to this, please?
Oh yeah. So I mean, briefly, this caught my attention this afternoon. Of course, I think this comes right in time because of course the market is down. The whole world knows what's happening in the market right now. And this reminds me of some of the sessions I've been on in Clubhouse. Obviously, I spent so much time in Clubhouse in a lot of the rooms where they talk about Bitcoin, So it appears that a lot of people that are really, really very bullish, a lot of investors who are very, very passionate about Bitcoin, they don't sell their Bitcoin, they don't trade it, they just hold it. So, and I stumbled on this. So what it appears people are doing is that they are beginning to take off their Bitcoins off exchanges like Binance or what have you. So I can also see in the news, they mentioned something about the liquid supply of Bitcoin. And that's, since last year. So that liquid supply has been decreasing, which means that, if you take into account what's happening today, the market being down and people kind of, of course, I know weak hands will probably sell.
Absolutely.
So what this is meaning is that, the price may go down, but it's definitely going to go up. Absolutely. Because at some point, people, there wouldn't be enough Bitcoins to buy. We're talking about the liquid supply. So I think that's interesting. And then, people need to pay attention to stuff like this.
Excellent.
Of course, this data is supported by, enough. There's this company that tracks, what happens in exchanges, withdrawals, deposits, and what have you. So that's where the data is coming from. I think we should pay attention to that.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Thanks for that, Chibueze. One thing that caught my own attention is something off the cuff here. The author of this chart, this guy called Willy Woo.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if folks know about Willy Woo. He's an interesting, popular guy, and Woonomic. Yeah, if people haven't had a look at Willy Woo, they should have a look at.
Oh, he's got followers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Willy Woo is forced to reckon with, I dare say. Actually, we're following him as well. So let's look at his pinned tweet, because I saw this matter of fact, has been liked by Token Nugget. This is an interesting one. But what it says here is, this is his pinned tweet from February. So in terms of adoption, Bitcoin has roughly the same users as the internet had in 97.
Oh.
But Bitcoin's growing faster. Next 4 years on current path will bring Bitcoin users to 1 billion people. That's the equivalent of 2005 for the internet. Jeez. Okay, now that's scary stats. Now let's have a look at the chart. I'm not sure if this view will do it justice. Okay, the lines are very faint, so the legend may be very difficult to read. So well, what I'll do, I'll pin this tweet, this adoption curve tweet. I'll pin it to the description of the video so people can have a look and perhaps even follow Willy Woo. I'm not shilling Willy Woo, Willy Woo, by the way. I'm just saying someone I've found interesting with their analysis, etc., and their love for data and chat. So we'll leave that. Any other news speaks that anyone would want us to have a look at or chime in? Anyone has anything to chime in? That silence means people are still holding back. So what I'll do is, first of all, I thought a new format today, just to keep this light. This is Token Nugget's Instagram page. So what I thought to do was just go through a few of the stories. We haven't really posted much, but we just share stories. And I thought to go with the stories that we have and then make them our news speaks, essentially. So what we have here is to just we'll touch on this, to say we got elected overnight, but
well done.
We're not elected at the moment. So Token Nuggets got elected. Thanks to everyone. And at the time, total staked tokens was 180,000. It's increased it's increased considerably now. So we got elected thanks to Delegators, thanks to those still looking to come on board. So that news I thought I'd pick up. And we were top of the chart. Did anybody catch that? I'm sure you guys caught that. It was an interesting one to see. Top of the charts, we were the ones with the
I don't suppose most people would have seen that,
Yeah,
they probably would have seen it. Most people don't do filtering and finding out who's in jobs. You just want to make money and, bugger off.
People don't come this way and see the analytics, but, it's beautiful to see that, the hard work paid off. Well done, guys. So, yeah, what are the things in the story that's worth sharing? There was this whole rug pull about a Turkish crypto exchange. Making off of the fund. That came up. Did people catch that? That made the rounds. Now they're going to go into the details, or people can have a good old research about that. This was interesting as well. Companies that accept Bitcoin. I thought that was interesting. Anyone want to chime in on this? Anyone has anything to chime in about this particular feature?
Well,
Tesla appears to be missing, bro.
Oh yes, Eagle. Good point. Tesla is missing.
Yeah,
good point. Tesla is missing. I must let Crypto Wizard know that they should update that. Yeah, correct.
Oh,
that's an interesting one. Sorry, go on.
I said BMW is in. I didn't know that.
Oh yeah, BMW is in. Remember, there's this whole thing around a project they had with VeChain with something.
You mentioned that. Yeah.
That's interesting.
So what you're trying to say in essence is that now if you go to a BMW dealership or something, you can actually pick up a BMW with your Bitcoin. Pretty much.
We could Google that, right here. Right here.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do that. Simple Google, can I buy BMW with Bitcoin? Let's see if Google tells us. So, auto trader. Okay. We're seeing the search results. Okay, let's go to good old Reddit. Yes, we got one, guys. So this is one from Reddit. Now, this is from 2 years ago, by the way.
Oh.
And it says Bitcoin payments now accepted for buying BMW cars. Now, there is a link to the article here. So what we shall do then is explore that perhaps and see where that takes us. So this is the article. First, let's check out the date. Again, that's from 2018. So Bitcoin payments now accepted for Stephen James BMW cars. Okay. This is a random article, by the way. We're just stumbled upon this. Okay. For payments, there's a link to payment there. Okay. So payments and merchants. So this is 2021. And then it leads us into this whole rabbit hole of all sort of Bitcoin payments, and people who accept
random articles,
That is interesting. That is very interesting. Okay, interesting. So it gets us into this. We don't want to go down the rabbit hole, but this is
This
is interesting.
To know that
it is good to know.
Yeah, let's leave it for later. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Okay. So back to other stories that we found interesting on Instagram. Again, as everyone knows, there was a bloodbath of sorts today in the crypto market. By the way, today's date of recording is 23/04/2021. That's 23rd of April. And the time now is around almost 9 p.m. This story was from 10 hours ago. Bloodbath has subsided, I think. Has it subsided, guys? Has the bloodbath, has the markets picked up?
Well, once again,
we're still fluctuating.
I think it's still fluctuating.
It hasn't exactly bottomed out, I would say. Or has it?
No.
Okay.
No, it hasn't.
Okay, cool. So that's an interesting one. Yeah.
$1,000, 916.48. So.
Okay, that's an interesting one. This tweet from a tweet, I think. This might have been your only chance to buy sub 50k Bitcoin. By the effing deep, people say. Well, this was an interesting one. Again, HODLers came out in full force, supporting memes and GIFs and all of that. It was interesting. I found this curiously interesting. So I'm hodling it. I thought that was interesting. And again, this came. Chiweze had a look at this earlier. Did you have a look at this? Then I think you had a reaction to this.
Yes, I did.
You want to talk through this?
I mean,
what came to your mind when you saw this? Anybody can chime in, by the way, on this one. I thought it was interesting.
I mean, this is what can I say about this? Obviously, I mean, this is a 210, 217. I mean, what I can pick up from here is look at. I mean, the 0.05 thing was actually, I think, that's what the kind of money you use. You can now use buy the Dogecoin. Is it?
Dogecoin, yes.
Yeah, Dogecoin, yes. So,
yeah. That was interesting. I thought. I wanted you to use your expression "diamond hands" to illustrate that. So again, it's going with this. It's very interesting. In 2010, it was 5 cents. 2017, and I'm sure all along the way there have been FUD articles and news and shaking off jelly hands and all of that, and it's still here. So then, does it mean then? Because this is an 11-year or 10-year gap. So does it mean then that by in the next 10 years again, could this move that it made here surpass the next move? I don't know. That's just one that came to mind.
Okay, so basically, I was just to answer. I wouldn't spend too much time on this. Just to answer your question, if you look at the same video that OdeX showcased on Token Nuggets, he made a reference to previous years over, I think, a 2-year or 4-year timeline, and the ripple effect on charts. Because I was actually looking at that today.
Sorry, Sol. To buttress that, there's a video on the channel where OdeX, another member of the...
It's the one below. It's the one below. If you look at that.
There's this one, and then there's this one
Yeah,
by
that's the
OdeX.
one.
There are two
Yeah, that's
videos.
the one.
So I'd like for people to take some time to have a look at OdeX. He doesn't take any prisoners. He says it like he sees it. So yeah, that's an interesting one. And actually, the next story on the Instagram thing should take me here. So this is this. I was just gonna. We were just gonna say thank you to the 100 subscribers. The whole.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. Guys, we need to give them a round of applause. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you for following us. And somebody tried. Well, there was a bit of a dampener because this was posted 8 hours ago, and for some reason, when we went back, it was 99 subscribers. But hey, we're still on we're cliffhanging on to 99. So could somebody kindly get us to 100? All right. So thank you very much indeed, everyone. Thank you very much indeed. Oh yes. Okay. So this was an interesting one. So there's a token called ASS.
Whoa.
Yeah. So this token. So it is interesting. So let's look for that token and see what that stands for.
Oh my God.
I think it's Australian Sheep Shepherd. So is this a dog season kind of thing? You know, we have Dogecoin, Shiba Inu, and all of that. I can't find it here. But that was on HotBit, and we thought it was interesting. Can anyone find ASS for me on HotBit?
I couldn't find it on CoinMarketCap for what reason I don't know.
It is an interesting one. So could people let us know what?
So are you asking me to go online and find the ASS token? Is that what you're asking me to do?
I'm not asking you to go. I'm not asking you to go and look for any ASS tokens. Okay, guys, can we move on, please? Thank you. Could people just have a look and see what this interesting project this looks like? Right. Moving on.
I got something here.
Oh, okay. Let's wait for that.
I saw something on BSC Scan. Two links actually. One of them is I think a pool coin charts or something.
Okay.
It's actually on Reddit as well. So how do you want me to share my screen?
Is it on Reddit as well?
Yes, I saw some links.
Actually, I've seen it on BSC Scan. Yeah, check that out now on my mobile device. And it says the name of it is Australian Sheep Shepherd Token.
Yeah.
Okay. Australian Sheep Shepherd Token. Yeah. Okay. So let's have a look at that. Australian. We'll make this fast. Sheep Shepherd Token. Aha. There it is. Okay. So that's what it is. Yeah. Okay. It's an actual token. We're not sure what it is, but yeah. So we stumbled across that and we found it interesting. So yeah, we'll move on to the next story. The next story on the Instagram feed that we had was this. It was a funny one. Scott Melka of Wolf of Wall Street. People, this guy is popular as well.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, very popular. So he's saying, imagine believing that people are selling Bitcoin because of a proposed theoretical tax plan that has to pass the House and Senate and will not even go into effect this year. And if you're actually selling for that reason, be gone, demon. So again, it's the HODLer spirit that people are. They came out in full force. So people are hodling. That's evident. Another very big YouTuber, which I also follow, Johnny Crypto. I'm not sure people are aware of this guy. GRNY Crypto says, I bought the dip and I'll buy more if it dips further. So if it dips any further, he's going to buy some more, and the bears will lose. So that's his own take on that, and that went viral as a tweet today. And this other one here is an interesting one as well. So nothing goes up in a straight line. Bitcoin has gone up 6 months in a row until this month. This looks like the midway dip that we also saw in 2013 and 2017. Now, understand that anything Plan B says is, people take Plan B seriously with the stock to flow model that he's been tracking with Bitcoin. Very interesting one. Guys, have a look at those stories. Have a gander, look at stuff, educate yourself some more, learn some more. We are all learning. Feel free to share with us as well. So that concludes the story and news speaks. I think that should do. So this is our Instagram page. Feel free to follow us. Okay, so I think at this point, we'll pass the mic on to Eagle One. Eagle One has a tip or a hack to show us. about how to utilize the P2P section or the P2P services on Binance. The platform is really good. He has kindly opted to, volunteer to share this with us.
Okay, hello guys, Eagle1, and I'll be talking about peer-to-peer trading tonight. So peer-to-peer, P2P, also known as P2P, it allows users to buy and sell crypto outside of the exchange. So two people from different places can decide to sell or buy from each other as against going into the general market and buying at a click of a button from a faceless person. So that's what this allows you to do. You can trade in your local currency. You're free to choose whoever you want to buy or sell from, and it is 0 fees. So there are no gas fees on this one. Okay, so tonight I'm going to try and show you or do a quick run through of how that works on the Binance app, which is very popular around here.
Okay.
And if you've been following the news, Nigeria has traded about 27% more Bitcoin through P2P since the government ban.
Yep.
By the the government ban, CBN has not allowed anybody to trade openly and freely anymore. So it's kind of increased the P2P activity around this region. So if you look at the screen, you can see the Binance homepage, if you're familiar with it.
Okay.
So P2P trading is right there. I'm going to click on that one, and it takes us here. Right at the very top of the screen, the yellow row, you see P2P highlighted. And to the right of that is NGN, which is the currency, the local currency here. And there's a toggle switch right beside the engine, which allows you to change the currency to any currency of choice. You can see there's a long list you can choose from. You can just type in whatever you want and you're sorted. So I'll just go back to the P2P trading page. So you can see the currencies are listed, USDT, BTC, depending on what you want to buy.
Okay.
So right now, for tonight, it's going to be USDT, which is already highlighted, as you can see. And here, the sellers. So number one seller, you can see his name is Price. There is CIKKZ. There is Klaus Const. There are, different weird names. Yeah, Klaus Const. So yeah. So you can see the prices, the crypto amount they have to sell. It's displayed right under there, and their limits. So the limit is the minimum amount they're willing to sell and the maximum they're willing to sell. So that's what that means. So if you come to the right of that, you can see the buy button, and above the buy button is another yellow icon. That's the mode of payment they prefer to take.
Okay.
Here, most of them prefer to do bank transfers. So for almost everything, you see just the yellow icons. Wow. So for tonight, I'm going to try and buy from one of them. And before you buy, just like eBay, you want to see what the seller's record is, past records.
Okay.
You want to see what the sales are and trades and everything. So if you look at the buy button right below that, you can see the percentages and the number of trades they've been doing. So most of the time you want to buy with the big time traders because you think they are consistent and they're not there to defraud you, because there is a risk involved as well as with any investment or transaction, because there have been cases of identity fraud even here on Binance here. So one needs to be careful, and you need to verify that the identity of the buyer is the same with the bank details they're transferring your hard-earned cash to.
Absolutely.
So we'll get to we'll get to that in a bit as we go on. You can see while we're trying to verify stuff. Yeah. So for tonight, I think I'll buy from. And another thing you notice again, the cheapest ones are right at the very top.
Okay.
So the price increases as you go down.
Ascending order down the list. Okay.
Yes, exactly. So sometimes you want to trade off a bit. You're like, well, this guy is just 6 trades, but it's kind of cheaper. I'll take my chances. Yeah. So yeah, things like that do happen. Let me look for one that's substantial enough.
706, 497. That's okay. 496. Okay. Interesting.
Yeah, it keeps going up. It keeps going up. It keeps going up. Okay, let's try this one. Latina X. Okay.
So that goes.
Okay.
How many have we got to sell? Okay, buy all.
Yeah, it doesn't have a lot to sell. It's a 6, it's a 7.
Go.
Go. 17 seconds. Okay. Excellent.
Okay, that's it. So payment method, Akinola,
Well, be you.
Okay.
Do they have any texts, any footnotes about what they accept?
Yes, they
or what
do.
they
Like,
don't?
yes, they do. For a successful transaction, do not enter any crypto-related terms, BTC, in your payment message. So that's how vindictive the authorities are actually, because they could start closing accounts and stuff. So let's go back to the top right corner.
That's nice. That you can actually interact real time with them. That's good.
Oh yes.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
All right, so this guy is online. So we'll just close this section. We'll go back and try and make a payment.
Okay. Transferred next.
All right. So guys, I'm gonna try and do a payment now.
Okay. Fast forward.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah. So
excellent.
That's it.
Nice.
Give him a positive. Give him a positive.
Go, give him a positive from Token Nuggets, man. Give him a positive.
Yeah.
From the crew.
He lived up to his profile.
Nice. Well done. Excellent. All that completed, and then you get that, and then it's easy to go. Okay.
Exactly. But the cash doesn't go to your wallet, it goes to your P2P wallet.
And then you can transfer from your P2P account to your P2P wallet to your spot wallet.
Trading wallet, yeah.
That's correct.
Excellent.
So guys, that's a summary of it.
Excellent. Well done. I think that's that's much in there. Well done. Thanks, Eagle1. Thank you. That's much needed because this is getting popular by the day, especially in that part of Africa, especially in Nigeria. We need to let people see how that works. Excellent. Well done. So it's good to see start to finish process of how things work, and you've highlighted that. Excellent. Thank you very much indeed, Eagle1. Much appreciated.
Right.
All right. So I just want to quickly talk about what I've been doing in the past, I'll say 2 days. Still taking some profit in the dip. Just a quick example, what I've been doing, especially with Bitcoin, was just looking, I kind of marked a range for me, right? So I looking on the macro level, I'm using at a 4-hour cycle here. Yeah. And then I was basically selling, I was selling somewhere around 50, 51, buying back at 40, 49, 48, thereabouts. And I did a couple of trades here already today. So I was selling even within this little band. I was selling
even within the dip.
Yeah, selling high, buying low, selling high, buying low, selling high, buying low. And then the profit I was seeing from all those trades, guess what I was doing? I was also bidding low on BNB. So now I'm accumulating my BNB from the profits made in my Bitcoin, even within the dip.
Excellent.
So
Excellent.
Nice.
It's insane. And if you look here as well, in terms of the volumes, it's not crazy. Even when we were high, the volumes aren't too bad. It's more like selling. It's not a lot of dumping, so to say, right? You see here with the price dip, we had this amount of volume, and then this little gain, but we had more volume. So like Chibu said earlier, guys are holding on, right? So
the hodlers are out in full force.
All right, this here, and I think the bears are losing big time to the bulls. So this here is something I just looked into and tried to again connect some dots even with this. I'm a hodler. I go for the hodler life. But why lose out on this? This is fun for me, right? So I just played around with this, and it's been good so far. I can tell you that. I picked up a few BNB here. And then the next thing I want to talk about, which is similar to this, I decided to look at the low caps here. So I'm looking at DAPPT here on KuCoin. For my low caps, I usually look at Gate, HotBit, and KuCoin if I want to go on the centralized exchanges. And the same thing, what I was looking at here is in terms of the volume. how much people are buying with the dip all across, the cryptocurrency market, right? When I first had this up at the start of the session, I was saying people wanting to buy like 200K volume wise. It was really high here. Now the bots are back in here. So if I just look in specific, you're seeing here 63 is 64, 17 and on. So when I started, it was like hundreds, 200. I had more people trying to buy than people trying to sell. So it was insane. The price is down, guys. And yet I see this. So I think a lot of people are coming in to I'll say raking profits due to the dip. So there's a lot of cash still being pumped in right now, even though the value of your wallets might look lower, but there are lots of people pumping cash in at this time. So I still have a positive outlook. When we bounce out of this, it's still fluctuating a lot, as you can see from the Bitcoin chart. It's really all over the place, but within a specific range here. So my range was more going into the 54, between 54 and 47 thereabouts was my range. So I've been playing around with this, doing a 10% profit margin on each sell trade. So I sell 10% higher, I go back, bid lower, buy the same amount of coins, sell again 10% higher. And I was just doing that, so I just put in my trades with my limits and I relax. And then 2 hours later, I check, it's done, I do it again. So it's just like wash, rinse, repeat here. That's what I'm doing.
All right. Well done.
Well done.
Well done on your
so does that mean you have where's your profit taking you to next time? Last time you were in Dubai, so where are you off to next time?
I still need to do Dubai again this year. The plan is to extend my summer as long as possible. So I started an early summer in Dubai.
Right.
I'll enjoy summer on the mainland Europe, and then I'll do an extension again in Dubai.
Interesting.
Excellent. Well done.
Nice one, JediK.
Thanks for sharing that, JediK. This part of the video will give an update on our HODL protocol validator duties thus far, following our last election. We'll let Sol give an update on that. Sol, please carry on.
Thanks very much, Token Nugget, once again. Thanks, everyone. Iguan, JediK, Chibuze, for joining. So we've had a fantastic sort of pump into election. I think it happened early hours of this morning. I just woke up and I saw text messages saying, yes, we have been elected, which is where we wanted to be. I think we got elected sort of week before last, and it's obviously taking a different cycle again to get into the momentum, people trusting us, they've been following the videos that we've been doing and felt, okay, well, these guys seem to be doing something pretty cool. Let's go with them. They're offering something really good and let's give it a try. We got elected and the number has increased up until, how many more do we have now?
Our current, you mean delegators?
Yes.
Let me
we should be eligible rather.
Yeah, so this is the current total staked with us at the moment.
Wow.
That's us at the moment.
Okay, so this is like a detailed sort of drill down analysis of what is held about us. If I can remember, let me just I'm just going to read from a document that I have here, because I know we had run at about 174.97 guys. 170,497 coins is what we had, and we wasn't even sure whether or not we would get elected, but obviously we're optimistic as usual, just spreading out the word in there. And this is what we have now, 631,000. That's how much belief you have in us, and it's pretty real. One thing I did want to say is that number has that's exponential. That's 3 times what we had before, just under 24 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
It's really great. I know JediK did some action at some point in time. Chibuze also increased the stake. Talking Nuggets also did some, and
I think Eagle1 put some in too. Eagle, did you put some in for us with us?
No, I will, Bob. I didn't finish last night. I was knackered.
Please do.
I will.
Excellent.
And I prefer to mention as well, I mean, special thanks to, I need to make a reference to the podcast that was shared yesterday by Patrick and the other validators. I think they're called
ROJO guys, yes.
You need to follow those guys, because those guys as well have quite a lot in terms of this blockchain and crypto.
I'm following them already, actually. We're following them already.
Oh, yeah. I followed it yesterday. I think I watched the video back to back twice, just to understand what these guys were talking about. And they have a vision for this. They've been in there. They've been elected a few times. They've always shared wealth of knowledge. And just listening to them yesterday was just, I had to share it with you. Talking Nuggets straight away saying, man, you need to actually watch this. So they've been quite instrumental. They also made a back-to-back reference to quite a few things that we've just geeked out with you guys. Chibuze comes there, chucks his on in, whatever he thinks, not taking anything away. JediK also posts these, and they made a reference to most of this. And I just wanted to say we should keep on doing what we're doing. It's genuine. We're learning. At the same time, we're also learning, adding value. We're learning from people. People are taking from us, and it's just the best way to share knowledge. So that's where we are. I think over the last, if you go back to what's the epoch cycle? So this is 949 minutes more to go. So just around, I think about 7 o'clock or so, 6 or 7. Unfortunately, we didn't make it down to that again, but we still had higher numbers. So this is like something really positive. And fair to mention, this morning we were actually number 1 with the highest returns on Binance chain. That is,
that was a welcome update for us. So we saw that we're not elected now, but at the time, if you look at who's given very high returns, we were top of the list. So currently, we are giving little expected return for us. It's 586, which is not bad. But currently, the machine has put it down to this 252. So for the next epoch, full 2 can still manage delegates. Don't miss it. We might get elected again. We are working hard and tirelessly. Sol is working hard. We are geeking out on a regular basis and catching up with Patrick as well, online and offline. We can chat to him. So please, by all means, do delegate your tokens and share the juicy rewards with us. So we conclude that. You have to show the guys this just as an instance. Yeah, just as an instance of what's happened. So last epoch, last cycle before we got elected, we delegated 2,000 tokens to Token Nuggets. This is what we've gotten back from the juicy rewards. If only we had more in this account, we'd have had more rewards. So this is what we got. We thought not to claim it, just to share and show the viewers what has happened. So this is where we're at with that. So it's been pretty decent, pretty good. So guys, by all means, please delegate your tokens and share some of that juicy rewards with us. By the way, on our Twitter page as well, I must also mention that a few people have actually, they came out to send messages of, congratulating us and all of that. And Chapter 1 says, congrats, I staked about 4,700 with you yesterday. So those are random people online just doing that. So thank you very much indeed, Chapter 1, and all other stakers, all other delegators. And they also went on to say that was a nice surprise to log in and see 49 in reward from you today. That's brilliant. So that's another person. So people are, really out there. You with it there.
Yeah,
so
by the way, Stacey is another techie guy that we had a catch up with on private chat yesterday, just before.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's really good.
So it's good on them to come out and say that to us. So thank you very much indeed, all the stakers. Thank you very much indeed, and Slugum as well. Slugum Crypto, always there, always on hand to give us that help. troubleshooting with us. Thank you very much indeed.
You've also suggested some very, very good best practices to make sure the sign-in rate goes really up. So I think we'll be having a catch-up later on just to see how we can plan for initiating new instances in the EU region. He's given us most of the scripts to have this done. So shout out to him again. Thank you very much for that.
So by all means, guys, please keep looking at, checking out our stats on the Harmony protocol. And by all means, delegates, you're talking to us so you don't miss out on the juicy rewards that are coming to everyone who's staking with us. We are also working tirelessly to keep things running and also keep improving on our practices. And Soul is working tirelessly as well. And Patrick is always there. We're always trying to, keep things running and working hard for you guys as much as we can.
And spread the word. One thing I did want to share is that from a confidence standpoint, all we're just doing is Token Nuggets is housing a server to help leverage this communication between ourselves, users, and Harmony. So I will make sure that from an infrastructure standpoint in the cloud, it's there, it's up and running. All you guys just to do is stake, and you know how it goes. You can withdraw anytime. So you don't need to know anybody. You don't need to notify. As much as we like you to keep it there for long, please. It's not going to be forever. Take it when you can, restake when you can, enjoy the spoons. Thank you very much.
Excellent. So on that note, guys, anybody who has anything to chime in? Chibueze, do you want to chime in anything? Are you good for now? Or
really good for my canal. Thank you guys for all the effort you're putting in here. And congratulations for that election and the progress you've made. And then I also want to thank everyone who's stakes and who's listening and who's tweeting and sharing, and thank you everyone.
Excellent. Thank you very much indeed. Okay, so that leads on to the final one. So final word from you, Sol.
Again, it's nice to have Eagle.ONE. I'm sure we'll still catch up after this, get to know you better. We share a bit of interest. Chibueze, keep on watching. JediK, we shall catch up again. And thank you very much, Token Nuggets.
Excellent. Eagle.ONE, you want to give us last words from you? Thank you for joining, by the way.
Yes, I had a great time tonight, and you guys are really fun to be with. So it's fun in real time as it is, even when I listen to your other posts and all that. So yeah, it was a good time for me. Hopefully we can do this again some other time.
Excellent, thank you. And by the way, we might have twist you for some aerial photography when you're in those choppers up there, for our NFTs.
Impressive.
Excellent. Okay. And last but not the least, JediK, you want to sign us out? I'm not sure you have an haiku, but if you have an haiku, hey. If you have a haiku for us, by all means.
JediK, do this once.
Do it.
Okay. All right. No pressure. All right. Another day. Gaffing with the crew, more in the cloud with Eagle.ONE soaring high. P2P walk through. So now you see, taking the blinkers off, not to walk into a tree. Through the bloody deep, we still take profit. This is just
only you.
Appreciation to all delegators. Without you, we might have gone into relegation. Woo! Token Nuggets, Harmony Validator, leading the path of the sons. Like gold, we shine. Remember, this is Token Nuggets.
Woo! Boom, boom. Booyah. And on that note, thank you very much indeed, guys, for being part of this unscripted podcast session, Crypto Rant. Thank you ever so much. Thanks, everybody. We'll catch you on the next one next time. Everybody, thank you. Token Nuggets out. Peace. Bye-bye.
Yes, thank you.
Bye-bye.